Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Imagine a small seed nestled within the earth, surrounded by darkness. It's there, in this place of unknowing, that the tiny seed decides to sprout. It pushes against the weight of the soil, stretching upwards, reaching for the sun. This is the power of starting, the act of making a choice and taking that initial step. The seed doesn't know what lies ahead, how tall it will grow, or how strong it will become. It simply starts. Let's think about this in terms of self-improvement and achieving goals. Like the seed, we often find ourselves surrounded by the unknown. We may have dreams and aspirations, but the path to achieving them can seem daunting. The thought of failure, the uncertainty of the journey can be paralyzing. But remember the seed. It didn't know the outcome, it simply started. Consider the story of Anna. Anna had always dreamed of running a marathon. But the thought of those 26 miles, the hours of training, the potential for failure, kept her from starting. She was stuck in the realm of what-ifs and somedays. But one day, Anna decided to take the first step. She laced up her shoes and went for a run. It wasn't a marathon, it wasn't even a mile, but it was a start. This single step sparked a transformation in Anna. She found that with each run, she was not only getting stronger physically, but mentally as well. She was overcoming her fear of failure, her fear of the unknown. And eventually, Anna did run that marathon. The journey was difficult, filled with challenges and setbacks, but the victory was all the sweeter because she had started. The power of starting is transformative. It's the decision to take control, to move forward, and to embrace the journey. It's the act of planting a seed within ourselves and nurturing it, allowing it to grow and flourish. It's the realization that the only thing standing between us and our dreams is the decision to start. So, the power of starting is undeniable. Are you ready to take the first step? It's not about how fast you start, but how long you can persist. Imagine running a marathon. It's not the sprint at the start that determines your success, but the continuous, steady pace that carries you across the finish line. The same principle applies to our journey towards self-improvement and achieving our goals. It's in the act of persistence, the daily grind of pushing forward, that we find our path to success. Now, let's consider a real-life story that perfectly encapsulates this principle. Meet Alice. Alice dreamed of becoming a renowned author. She was passionate about her craft, writing day in and day out. Yet, despite her efforts, she faced rejection after rejection from publishers. It would have been easy for Alice to give up, to abandon her dream. But she didn't. Instead, she persisted. She kept writing, kept improving, kept submitting her work. And after years of unyielding effort, Alice finally saw her work published. Today, she is a celebrated author, inspiring others with her words. Alice's story teaches us the significance of persistence. It was not her initial passion that made her a successful author. Rather, it was her ability to persist, to keep going despite the setbacks and rejections. She didn't allow failure to deter her. Instead, she used it as fuel to keep pushing forward. But persistence is not about being stubborn or resistant to change. It's about resilience. It's about the ability to adapt, to learn from our setbacks, and to keep moving forward. It's about the determination to keep trying, to keep improving, and to never quit, no matter what obstacles we face. So when we talk about self-improvement and achieving our goals, we must talk about persistence. Persistence, then, is not just about strength, but about resilience and the will to never quit. The journey might be long, it might be difficult, but remember, it's not about how fast you start, but how long you can persist. Keep going. Your finish line is closer than you think. Failure is not the end, it's just a stepping stone to success. Let's take a moment to let that sink in. You see, failure is often perceived as something negative, something to be avoided at all costs. But the truth is, failure is a crucial part of self-improvement and achieving goals. It's a teacher, a guide, leading us toward the path of success. Consider the story of Thomas Edison, the man who invented the electric light bulb. Edison's journey to success was not a straight path. He didn't just wake up one day, decide to invent the light bulb, and then succeed on his first try. No, Edison's journey was filled with failures, thousands of them. But did he let these failures deter him? Absolutely not. Instead, he viewed each failure as a learning opportunity, a chance to improve and get one step closer to his goal. Edison once said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His perspective on failure is a lesson we can all learn from. He didn't see failure as an obstacle, but rather as a stepping stone towards his success. Every failure brought him closer to his goal. Every failure was a lesson learned. Every failure was an opportunity for growth. And that's exactly how we should view our own failures. Every time we fail, we learn something new. We gain a better understanding of what works and what doesn't. We become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. We become better equipped to tackle the challenges that lie ahead. So the next time you encounter failure, don't let it discourage you. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn, to grow, to improve. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it to propel you forward on your journey to success. Remember, every successful person has a history of failures behind them, but what sets them apart is their ability to learn from these failures and use them as stepping stones to success. So, don't just accept failure, embrace it, learn from it, and use it as a stepping stone towards your success. A positive mind finds opportunity in everything, while a negative mind finds fault in everything. Now let's delve into the transformative power of positive thinking as it pertains to self-improvement and achieving goals. Positive thinking is not about ignoring life's less pleasant situations. It's about approaching these situations in a more positive and productive way. You think the best is going to happen, not the worst. It's like a mental attitude that anticipates happiness, health, and a successful outcome of every situation and action. Take, for instance, the story of Thomas, a man who lived most of his life under the shadow of negativity. He was always worried about what could go wrong, and this fear paralyzed him from taking steps towards his dreams. But one day, he stumbled upon a book about the power of positive thinking. Intrigued, he decided to give it a try. Thomas started small, replacing one negative thought with a positive one each day. It was not easy. It was like trying to climb a mountain, but he persisted. Slowly, he noticed changes. He was less anxious, more confident. He started taking risks, trying new things. His relationships improved. He got that job he always dreamt of but never had the courage to apply for. His life did a complete turnaround, all because he dared to shift his mindset. Thomas's story is just one of the many testaments to the power of positive thinking. It's a powerful tool that can help you overcome obstacles, deal with stress, and achieve your goals. It's like a magnet. If you think positively, you draw positive experiences and opportunities towards you. When you carry a positive attitude, you'll realize that you have the power to shape your reality. You have the power to turn your dreams into reality. You become more resilient, more adaptable, more open to new experiences. You become a better version of yourself. So let's take a leaf out of Thomas's book. Let's choose to see the silver lining in every cloud. Let's choose to see the glass as half full, not half empty. Let's choose to see challenges as opportunities, not obstacles. Remember, your mindset matters. It's time to start thinking positively. Let's revisit our journey towards self-improvement and achieving goals. We began by understanding the power of starting. Remember, the first step is often the hardest. It's that moment when you decide to move out of your comfort zone and step into the unknown. Yet, it's this crucial step that sets the stage for all the victories to come. It's the spark that ignites the flame of progress. Next, we delved into the heart of persistence. It's the fuel that keeps the flame of progress burning. There will be days when the path to your goals seems steep and daunting, yet it's the relentless drive to keep moving forward, to keep climbing, that defines your journey. It's the grit and tenacity that turn dreams into reality. Our journey then took us through the landscape of failure. Yes, failure. Those moments when you stumble and fall, when your plans go awry. But remember, it's not about the fall, but how you rise from it. Each failure is a lesson, a stepping stone on your path to success. It's through these lessons that you grow, evolve, and become better. Then, we discovered the power of positive thinking. It's the wind that fills the sails of your journey. A positive mindset is not about ignoring life's troubles. Rather, it's about approaching these challenges with an optimistic outlook, believing in your abilities, and seeing opportunities in every difficulty. It's the beacon that guides you through the storm towards your goals. Now, as we summarize, it's clear that these 4 pillars, starting, persisting, learning from failures, and thinking positively, are the cornerstone of self-improvement and achieving goals. They're intertwined, each playing a vital role in shaping your journey. Your journey towards self-improvement and achieving your goals starts now. Remember, you have the power to change your life. So, what are you waiting for?